All right, good morning, everyone. This is really a wonderful, wonderful event, so I just want to make sure we're all good. All right, fantastic. The last thing anybody wants to do is listen to me, so I just want to tell you how proud I am to be here. My name is Ben Schuldener. I'm the superintendent of the Lansing School District. We are in the great and glorious Eastern High School. We want to thank all of the amazing Eastern students, our wonderful principal, Marcel Carruthers, and of course to thank Olivet University, which is really something very, very special. As a superintendent, my job is to help support the 10,000 students in the Lansing School District. And we know that higher education is one of those linchpins to success in the world. We know that when you go to college, things get better. We know that you make more money, you are actually happier. There's been studies that have done that. And we know that you're going to be a better citizen for this country. However, we also know that in America, it's very expensive. And there is a lot of roadblocks to successfully navigating and finishing college. And so when the Lansing School District learned that Olivet, in its kind of wonderful beneficence, said, you know what, we're going to have a program that's going to create a direct line between the Lansing School District and Olivet, we jumped at the chance. Because of President Corey and his incredible team, because of what Olivet has done, we are now kind of on a historic day where we're going to be agreeing to being a signator for the Olivet Direct program. But in addition to that, I also would be remiss if I didn't point out Justin Sheehan and the Promise. One of the things that's really special about Lansing, and I hope all of you take note that are listening, is that not only do we have the relationship with Olivet, but we have the Lansing Promise. And if you live in Lansing, and you go to school in Lansing, and you spend your 4 years in a Lansing high school, you're eligible to have an incredible amount of scholarship to support your education and other things like skilled trades and tools and what have you. So again, we know that higher ed is incredibly important, but we also know that higher ed is incredibly expensive. And today is going to mark a historic day that we, the University of Olivet and the Lansing School District, will agree to this partnership that will allow us to bring more students to higher ed, but to also make it much more affordable. So with that, it really gives me a great, great honor to introduce the president of Olivet, President Corey, who's now become a colleague and a friend, and I really can't wait to hear his wonderful words to all of you. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Good morning to all of you, and in particular our students, and to Kenna, who is already committed to Olivet for next fall. So we welcome her and hope that others will follow. Thank you to Superintendent Schuldener, and thank you to Principal Carruthers and the students with us today for welcoming the University of Olivet to your school and helping us to celebrate a new partnership, bringing Olivet Direct to the Lansing School District. Since our founding in 1844, the University of Olivet has made a college education accessible to anyone, regardless of race, gender, or financial means. We're proud to define ourselves by who we include and not who we exclude. The University of Olivet is committed to making a private college education more accessible to students who desire a small, immersive, relationship-based experience, especially first-generation students and those from low to moderate income families throughout Michigan. Lansing School District's 10,000 students, the University of Olivet is a diverse community. And like Lansing School District, our goal is to provide educational excellence in a safe and nurturing environment to build strong partnerships that benefit you for a life. We're thrilled to have the Lansing School District as our newest partner in the Olivet Direct program. The partnership enables high-achieving students like you to lock in their acceptance and financial aid awards without requiring a lengthy or uncertain admissions process. Olivet Direct makes it easier and clear that Lansing school districts are admitted to and welcome at the University of Olivet, breaking down unnecessary uncertainty and barriers in the admissions process. The Olivet Direct program leads to other significant benefits. Thanks to the University of Olivet's Advantage Scholarship, you may qualify for free tuition. The Advantage Scholarship covers the total cost of published tuition and general fees after all federal, state, and institutional grants and scholarships are applied. When Olivet announced our free tuition program last fall, we were the first in Michigan to do so. In addition, I'm proud that the university was the first private university partner with the transformative Lansing Promise Scholarship, and pleased to once again partner with Lansing School District to break down the barriers to college. As you heard, an Olivet education alters the trajectory of a person's life. A four-year degree increases your lifetime earnings, opens the door to countless career possibilities, broadens life experiences, and offers opportunities to build lasting friendships, mentorships, and with diverse populations. In August, we became the University of Olivet. Our new name reflects the comprehensive institution we have evolved into, with new majors, new online degree completion opportunities, increased master's degree offerings, and expanded partnerships locally, statewide, nationally, and around the world. We also continue to invest in the physical expansion of our campus. The new $20 million Cutler Student Center is on track to open in January 2024 and will feature lounge entertainment areas, dining options, student organization space, conference space, and more. And the Blockhouse, a new high-level esports competition space, casual restaurant and bar, is set to open this fall and will serve as the home base for the new Olivet competitive esports team and other youth esports teams from around the region, including the capital region here in Lansing. I invite you to visit the University of Olivet during our fall open house this October. We're just 30 minutes down the road. That's close by, but for students, it's just far enough away from home. Learn how the University of Olivet puts you, students, first, and how the transformative experience will carry you through your life. Again, thank you to Superintendent Schuldiner and Principal Carruthers for this exciting partnership and for having us here today. And let me now welcome Principal Carruthers to the microphone.
I'm so happy to hear that you are now the University of Olivet, so thank you so very much. And you see I have the senior class around me. This is some of the 215 seniors that we have. It's just important for me to say, for us at Eastern High School, opportunity, opportunity, opportunity. And what Olivet is doing right now at this time is providing opportunities for our kids to explore and look for things they want to do in their career. So exposure to me and opportunity equals success. So on that, I want to say to our senior class, I wish you all please look into Olivet. They're a great university and a great place to go with all the new things they have in place. I think you'll love it. I want to tell this to your principal, Corey, President Corey. We had a student when I was at another school who played football for you and said that was the most fabulous time he's ever had, and from a diverse population, loved Olivet. So if anybody tells you anything other than that, don't believe them, because Olivet truly offers everybody what they need, wherever they come from. So without further ado, I want to introduce to Mr. Sheehan. Please come on up. Thank you.
Success after high school, right? That's what this is about. We should know too, when this press conference started, do you know who was setting the proper example and listening well? That was the students. So we should shout out the students real quick. All the adults in the room were talking and didn't really know how to pay attention. So understand that we look to you guys for your future leadership. I mean, I think you've probably heard that before, but understand that that's real and that's serious. So the reason that we invest in you is because we need you. We need you to be your best and to be excellent, right? Whether that's LCC, MSU, Olivet, Davenport, Douglas J, or Skilled Trades, we need you to be at your best. This opportunity, as has been said a bunch of times, is pretty dope, right? If you can get tuition free, because Promise is going to help fill in gaps, it's not a bad way to get an education, right? Make sure it's the right fit. So you guys will be able to travel to Olivet. You'll be able to see the campus. If it feels right, that's great. Be honest with yourself and be truthful with yourselves, right? And encourage your colleagues, right? Both to apply to the promise, but to be dreaming big, right? As your principal always says, it's about opportunity, it's about exposure, it's about understanding who you are as a human and who you will be, right? Okay. At the promise, it's pretty simple. We believe in every one of these students, and we've had more than 2,000 set foot on a college campus for that exact reason. We've seen graduations. We've seen graduations from Olivet. We've seen graduations from MSU and LCC. We're now moving into skilled trades and to Douglas J and to Davenport. And the reality is this: we expect every single scholar in this district to be successful in education, entrepreneurship, and employment. Different times in their career, they're going to weave them together. But we look forward to that success. It is our privilege to count every student who lives, attends, and graduates in Lansing as a future Promise Scholar. Olivet, we are excited about this. President Corey, thanks for your vision on this. This is real. You guys you've been honest from the very beginning that you truly care about our kids, and you put your money where your mouth is from the very beginning. Thank you for that. Principal Carruthers, we know you love these kids. Matter of fact, sometimes they feel like you love them too much. Hold them to high standards and get after them. And that's beautiful. That's important. Superintendent Schuldner, Ben, you have continued to move this work forward and challenged the very work that we do in this city, and that is critical. We're going to raise the standards. Our scholars will be raising the standards for us, and we're going to follow their lead. So, Olivet, thank you. Eastern, thank you. LSD, thank you. More importantly, scholars, thank you guys, both for being here and for setting the example for us old heads. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. At this time, I'd like to invite Superintendent Schuldner and President Corey to our signing table, please, along with all parties so we can have the signature.